Is calling 2025 CR 009530, State versus Maria Cisneros. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marshall D. White from Miss Maria Cisneros, the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Cisneros?
Yes, ma'am.
You entered a plea of no contest to count two. According to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment was to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. And at that time, the state was opposed to your application, and there's to be restitution of $180 to DPS. According to both state and the defense, the state is asking that the plea bargain agreement to be amended for the state to remain silent. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Do you have any objections to the state changing the plea bargain agreement to silent?
No.
And defense, you've had a chance to discuss that amendment with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
And do you have any objections to the change of the agreement?
No, I do not.
All right. And then states you may be excused. In this case, there is the PSI and TAP evaluation. Counsel, have you a chance to review that?
Very thoroughly, Judge, and we do have some comments we would like to make.
All right. Any corrections,
Yeah, corrections or
objections?
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Page 6, Judge.
Mhm.
That's a clear and obvious mistake with respect. At the top of page 6, it says how many shots of beers do you have in one setting? It says 18 beers.
Mhm.
That's a mistake. I mean, you know, Mr. Cisneros has informed me she hasn't, had a drink in
15 years.
15 years.
Okay.
So that's a clear and obvious mistake. And then there was another mistake, and it's almost immediately contradictory almost, but on page 5, Mrs. Cisneros has a high school diploma and she has some college, but if you drop the line below there, it says San Diego Quick Reading Assessment, results 11th grade. Mrs. Cisneros informs me that she's never taken that assessment. Okay. So I don't know with respect to that, where that came from. So
Okay.
Those are two things we noticed in the PSI. And when the court gives us the opportunity, I'd like to speak on her behalf.
Okay. All right. Miss Cisneros, why do you think you'll be successful in probation?
Because I'm going to be focused on taking care of my mom
Mhm.
and my brother and my grandkids.
Mhm.
Mainly my mom is the one that needs help right now because she's 91 and she has Alzheimer's.
Mhm.
And I have brothers. I have 4 brothers and a sister, and my brothers are all working. My sister's in hospice.
So let me ask you this. What changes have you made in your life since 2024 when this case?
I have since moved. I moved to my mom's house and I'm helping her.
You're not receiving any type of payment for helping,
No.
are you?
No,
All right.
not
Because,
my mom.
all right, because I will tell you in this court, I don't allow people who are on probation here to be home health care providers or to work in fields involving children. And I just do that to make sure that community is protected.
Yes, no, ma'am.
There are some exceptions to that rule, but
No,
okay.
that would be wrong.
Yeah.
To me, that would be wrong.
So are you employed?
Oh, yes, I do.
What do you do?
I work for Excellence Painting and I'm an office manager.
Okay,
I worked 20 hours a week
okay.
so I could have enough time to tend to my mom.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. There should be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And if you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
They would be negative.
All right. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. There's to be a $200 community service restitution hours. Since you're involved with your grandchildren, I'm going to order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. Probation. Do you still want to do supportive outpatient treatment, or would you prefer sober support meetings one time per week? All right, so that's AANA meetings. You're to do those one time per week. And they're located all over the city. All right, so there's to be sober support meetings one time per week until further notice. And there is restitution to the Texas Department of Public Safety. And that's for testing. And that is in the amount of $180.
Do I pay it today?
Probation will let you know when that needs to be paid.
Okay.
Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need in order to be successful?
No, I just need to make sure.
Oh, probation is going to go over conditions with
Okay.
you. Yes.
Judge, real quickly, but you mooted the need for me to speak on her behalf for the most part.
Mhm.
But I just spoke with Ms. Galloway and she's not opposed. I am court appointed in this particular case
Mhm.
to help alleviate some of the financial burden Ms. Cisneros is going to have while she's on probation. If the court consider probating some or all of the fine, $1,000 fine.
Oh, I'm probating the $1,000 fine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, maybe I missed you saying
No,
that.
no
correctly.
problem.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, in this court, yes?
I did not hear in the beginning whether or not you said count 1 and count 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. She pled to count 3.
Sorry, it's count
2?
2, Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's count 2. Can you give me that cause number again?
Yes, Judge. Oh my gosh, I thought it was on the plea bargain page. It's not. I'm sorry.
5,
There you go. She got it.
All right. And I'll just make sure it's in Odyssey, but it's for the record, it's for count 2.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. In this court, make sure you stay in touch with probation. If there's an issue, let them know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. But whatever you do, do not disappear on them, okay?
No, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.